Hello friends and lovers, you're watching the Rotten Disturbed Gaming channel. My name is RHYS Christian Butts. Today we are playing The Forest again, episode 2, my dudes. And the last time, oop, we just caught on fire. Last time, I was talking your ear off, and we were freezing to death, and we crashed our fucking plane. Our fucking son got kidnapped, and some other stuff. We saw some cannibals, which was pretty scary, and now it's fucking raining, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat this really quickly, and we're gonna jump on our frickin', well, firstly I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna take a little sleep. The thing about the temporary shelter is, once you sleep in it, it explodes, so then you can't sleep in it again. Very temporary, and we're gonna leave this fire here and keep going. It's the morning, and it's a new dawn. What the heck? What the heck? Raccoony. I don't think so, dude. So this is the big butthole, as they call it. And this is an area where a lot of the cannibals like to run around. They love the butthole. At the bottom of the butthole, we can take a peek and hopefully not fall in. Eee. That's some endgame shit, which we will eventually get there. So there's this island in the river, which I think is cool looking. And, you know, it's at the bottom of like a lot of... It's like in the midst of a lot of things. But this is a high traffic area when it comes to cannibals, I'm pretty sure. They have like patrol routes or whatever. Dying of thirst, gonna have a little shouty pop. And so my cousin and I tried to build a place here in the game that we played, but we couldn't even like bring our supplies over because we were being attacked constantly. And I think when you start building things too, or trying to settle in, the more days that you survive, the more shit that they throw at you. So here's some suitcases. There's lots of arrows and stuff. Hell yeah. There we go. Can stop embarrassing myself. Okay. So I had too much meat and I couldn't hold the rest of it or whatever, but I can always use the fucking deer hides, which I think we might be able to do something with right off the bat. Okay. So to make a water skin here, it takes 2 deer skins and 1 thing of rope. And right now we don't have any physical rope, but we could make some with 7 pieces of cloth. So we're just going to go right ahead and make this water skin. And like I said in the last video, in order to use the water skin, you have to have a fresh water source. And you can get that by making a rain catcher or also boiling water. But in order to boil water, you need something to boil it in, such as a pot, which I don't have at the moment. Now that I'm a little wiser when it comes to, excuse me, now that I'm a little wiser when it comes to the ins and outs of this game, which I'm not the best at this game, and there's a lot of things that I actually haven't done, which is why I wanted to play this game in the first place, because I've been curious, just like without even thinking about making videos about like the other things that I haven't done in this game yet. Let's see. So there's a camp over there. There's like some longhouses or whatever they're called in that area, and I do not want to go over there because that's where the cannonballs. That's where they like to live. So we're not going to go over there. On these, I'm on a path right now, which of course, who made the paths? The cannibals, and so there might be like walking around here. So I'm going to try to get off this path. There is another cave here next to this tent that goes down, and a lot of these caves connect to each other. I think there's 5 or 6 different cave systems in the. I think most of them kind of blend in together, with some exception. So I think we made a big circle because right over there, that's where, in like this general area, that's where I made camp at the beginning of the video. So I walked in a big fucking circle. But we can see some tents over here, and we can sleep in them if we want to. There's a little like gauge here. We can't like just sleep a bunch of days in a row. There has to be some time in between, but we can save, which is never a bad idea. Because shit can fucking go crazy very easily in this game, especially if you have if you're building your place and you have the building destruction on. Something can happen where a tree falls on your house and your whole house just explodes into pieces, and then you're back to fucking square one. And that has happened to me, but you can just reload your save and you'll be fine. So here's some small rocks, which are for the slingshot, which I don't know if I'm going to be using them too much. There's a rabbit on the beach, which is never a good sign, sweetie. I won't be able to hit it here. Hiya! Fuck you, dude. So first rabbit skin of the game here. You can also, I can just pick this rabbit's head up, it's so cute. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity. Okay, let's get rid of that. This effigy. Ooh. Sometimes you can find booze in the effigies, which seems strange to me, but you know, whatever works. And you use booze, you can drink it, which helps with like I think stamina and health. Sometimes I think maybe I'm wrong, but I know thirst for sure. You can also make Molotov cocktails and other stuff as well. So I'm not gonna get that rabbit. There is a cave, another cave. I think it's right here. Yep, right here. It's kind of hard to see. Actually, I passed that many times before I came out the other side. I came out from inside there once, then I was like, what the fuck? This has been here forever? I'm surprised, which again, knock on wood, I haven't seen a lot of cannibals because they love this beach. They can't get enough of it. They're usually like swarming in this area, so hopefully we don't get into trouble over here. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the best spot for the kind of build that I want to do in this game. I kind of just want to settle in, maybe even make like a temporary, smaller shelter that maybe less temporary than the temporary shelter, but some sort of coverage and shelter in this area, and then we can hunt out our dream location for like a more, permanent residence on this island, and we're just gonna hunker in and do some stuff. And maybe I will have a few videos of building and things like that. More arrows and stuff, which I can build a quiver later on, which is going to help me carry more arrows, obviously. The cool thing about these things, the cool thing about these sort of items is they will respawn. They're not. Ooh, here's a pot. Cool. So now we won't fucking starve. Oh my god, that deer. Oh my god, that deer about fucking scared the shit out of me. And oop, there's that. See what I mean? Get that fuck out of here, dude. Lots of deer over here. This might be a good spot. Oop, this is the perfect spot for by a little pond. Which who knows? This pond is like ankle deep, and there's fucking fish in here. There's like tropical fish of all things. Like we got a sturgeon fish, I think, right here. Yeah. Or surgeon, excuse me. So yeah, it might be a good area to build our little shelter. If this is, or maybe over here, I don't know. I feel like this is really close to where I was before. I'm just walking in circles. We're going to go ahead, making the executive decision of building a place right here, right next to the pond. Sounds good, right? So, since this is just like a little temporary shelter, I'm going to, let's go ahead and make this small cabin. One of the gripes I have with this game is there's a lot of leveling issues. Like things are always seem like a bit crooked, or they're leaning forward, or they're leaning backward. I tried to make a fucking bookshelf once in this game, and it was standing like this. Go from there. Hopefully that's good. So this takes. Let's kind of step in here and imagine what it would be like. Pretty cozy. So this is going to take us 13 logs. I'm glad. Some of these mushrooms you can eat, and some of them you cannot. And so while we're doing our thing here, I am going to, make a little fire. We're going to do the fire pit, classic. I'm going to put it like right here, get that going. Need a few more rocks. Conveniently, rocks are everywhere, because guess what? We're in the forest. So gonna get a fire going, gonna get it all roasty toasty, because probably gonna rain at any minute now. And get some water. Sorry fish, gonna borrow some of this, sweetie. And put it right on here. Bam! And, ooh, I thought I saw fucking cannibal. And we can also make like soup and like healing things, I think, which I haven't really done too much. But when you make soup, it heals your thirst and your hunger, which makes sense. But we are going to fucking build this shelter and fucking much more in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is RHYS Christian Butts, and you stay rotten.